Queen. I'm just fiddling with the camera. I've set it up in a different place for a different angle so that you see my front and not my back. Yeah, so somebody asked me about stir fries. Now, how do you make a stir fry? Well, actually, it's very easy. I can't understand why people don't know how to make a stir fry. So what I will do is explain the basics. I mean, a stir fry can be anything you want. You can put in anything you like. So, but I will show you what I put in a stir fry. I've got quite a lot of different ingredients here, so I just make one portion in a pan like this. Very handy for one person, and I use a spatula. So, what you need is a chopping board and a selection of ingredients. I do try and use mostly fresh, but you can actually use packets, tins, frozen, whatever you've got handy. Now, this is not a recipe. I don't do cooking videos really, but I'm not going to make one now because I've just eaten quite a nice breakfast with mushrooms, egg and noodles. So, what would you put in first? You need a chopping board and a knife. Right, so I would put in mushrooms. Now I've just got these mushrooms. I'm going to lean forward to show you. I usually have white or these brown chestnut mushrooms. I'm not keen on the big mushrooms, but you can use them if you like. So chop up a couple of mushrooms and maybe chop up an onion. Now these are all maybes if you want to put these in your stir fry. Yeah, I might put a carrot in, but with hard vegetables like this, I use my little gadget, wherever, that's it. I've got this little gadget, so I can make spirals out of that. So if you're going to use hard vegetables, it needs to be chopped very, very small. These are ideal. So yeah, start off with your basic ingredients. Now, I might put in cauliflower, just chop small pieces off there, and broccoli. Oh, I've always got broccoli. Cut a few small pieces off there. And then I'm just going to go through these that I've got laid out here. Spinach. I've generally got some spinach, and these are the main ingredients. Noodles. I'm just finishing these off now. These are egg noodles, which I buy fresh from the vegetable counter. But these are very handy because if you want to keep them for a long time, the date on here is the 29th of March next year. There's quite a lot in there, 2 separate packets, which for me is about 2, 4, 6 portions. So use your packets as well. And regarding packets, good grains. Now I quite like these. You can actually see what's in there through the bottom. But yeah, some of those good grains. Now it's really up to you. I'm not going to start cooking now because I'm not hungry. I've just eaten. Yeah, so you get all your ingredients in the pan, all your veg. Now I don't put meat in, but what I do use is corn, and I don't get all the other meatless products. I've been using corn for a long time. and I'm not dead yet. So mince, corn mince, some of that. There is something called corn chunks, but I haven't got any at the moment. Now you can actually put sausages in if you like. Now obviously these are frozen hard, so what I would do is just microwave it for like 10 seconds and then cut it into pieces to put it in the pan. Now all this goes in the pan, not all and everything at the same time, just a few things that you're going to use for one particular meal. So corn, now you can use frozen, and I have green beans, whole green beans, I use them, and I like peas, so I put some of those in. All this could go in. The food that's going to take the longest time to cook should go in first. Now, we've done that. Did we do the cauliflower? Yeah, we did. Cauliflower and broccoli. So we want a bit of oil in there as well, and extra virgin olive oil. I use that. So you don't need much, you just need to put a bit in to get things going, and yeah, get it started. Now if you want to use tins, you can. I've got here red kidney beans, you can use them. The green lentils, you can use them. Note the long dates. So you need some of them in your store cupboard. And what else is there? Chickpeas are a good one. Chickpeas, you can put them in. And I've got some of these as well. Organic. Oh, I'm buying organic now. Oh. No, I thought this might be quite an interesting way to, rather than a cupboard full of tins, well, you can buy them like this now, look. Cannellini beans and butter beans, and they've got long dates on as well until next year. So you can use those beans, any kind of beans. You know, beans, you can put rice in. There's a lot of rice in these kind of things. So we've got all of these ingredients to go in the pan, not at the same time. Now for flavour, I use these packets, ready sauce mixes. I find them very useful. Aldi sell them for, I don't know how much they are, I've forgotten, less than a pound I think, so, or maybe about £1, I don't know. But yeah, so, but you don't need the whole packet. I'll show you what I do, just a second. Right, this is one I started earlier. So I go, open the top, and put a teaspoon in and scoop it out and put in there. Yes, so this one's really nice. Chow mein stir fry sauce. Give it a try. So, and that will do about 4 or 5 meals, because I don't want it actually swimming in this. And you want just the right amount of liquid. Now, talking about liquid, what I do sometimes is put lemon juice in, a few splashes, lemon juice. Or I might put some cider, put a splash of cider in, and drink the rest. You could, for flavour, you can put peanut butter in, if you like, because that's got oil in, and peanut butter is good for you. You could also use, I have this roasted garlic chutney at the moment, so I am using that. You can put it on a bread with cheese, or you can put it in your cooking. And what else have I got here? Oh, I've got a few spices. I don't have a lot of spices. So mainly I use garlic granules and turmeric and some mixed spice from Sainsbury's. So basically I only just use them. Now you can buy something like stock cubes, you know, and these are little veggie stock cubes. Now I wouldn't put a whole one in because it would be far too salty, so I will just cut a little bit off there with a knife and put that in as well. So there you have it, really, how to make a stir fry, and it's experimental all the way. You know, you put in what you like to eat. So yep, I do these two, 3 times a week. So I just like the variety, and it's all good stuff. You know, if you like, you could put an apple in as well. Any fresh fruit and veg. So there you are. I think I've shown you everything now. So are you going to have a go at making a stir fry? You know, be experimental. You know, like just chuck it in and see what happens. I mean, I've never made a stir fry yet that I couldn't actually eat. But there you go. Thanks for popping in to my cooking lesson. The cooking lesson that is not cooking anything. But it's up to you. Go into your kitchen, get everything out, what you're going to use, and then it's pick and mix. You know, oh, I'll have some of that. Yeah, I'll have some of that. And then put it in. But don't go mad making massive amounts. I mean, it would keep overnight in a fridge if you're going to wanted to heat it up the next day. But I just use enough for one meal. So, thank you very much. I hope that's answered the reader's question who sent me this question. How do you make a stir fry? That's how you make a stir fry. Okay, catch you next time. Toodaloo.